Reverend,
Aye.
thou wilt love her dearly.
Why, I do.
Dost thou not think her beautiful?
Yes, but that child tripping about. Why, she has caused me many an alarm.
Yes?
How terrible to dread it, that my own feature were partly recreated in her face.
No, not mostly. A little longer, and thou must not be afraid of whose child she is. Strangely beautiful she looks with those wild flowers in her hair. But her see nothing strange, no passion, no eagerness. Our Pearl is a fantastic little elf. She loves me, and therefore she will love you.
Aye, thou canst think how I dread this interview. Children are not readily wont to be familiar with me. When I hold them, why, little babes cry, and why, I don't think that children like me.
And thou didst plead so bravely in her behalf and mine. I remember it, and so shall little Pearl. Fear nothing. She may be strange and shy at first, but will soon learn to love thee.
Pearl still pointed with her forefinger, and a frown gathered on her brow, the more impressive from the childish, the almost baby-like aspect of the features that conveyed it, as her mother still kept beckoning to her, and arraying in her face a holiday suit of unaccustomed smiles. The child stamped her foot with yet a more imperious look and gesture.
Come hither, child. Oh, how slow art thee. Come, or I shall be angry with you, Pearl. No!
Hester advanced to the margin of the book, took up the scarlet letter, and fastened it again to her bosom. Hopefully but a moment ago, as Hester had spoken of drowning it in the deep sea, there was a sense of inevitable doom upon her. So thus she received the deadly symbol back from the hands of fate. As the minister departed, in advance of Hester and little Pearl, he had thought of the time that the vessel will depart, and had considered himself very fortunate. The minister himself thought it impossible to live in the untamed forest, where his gifts, his culture, his entire development will only secure him a home in the midst of civilization. The excitement of Mr. Dimsdale's feelings as he returned from his interview with Hester lent him an unaccustomed physical energy, and hurried him townward at a rapid pace. When returning to town, the minister met the youngest churchgoer in the town, one which he had newly won with one of his sermons, which he was very proud of himself for. While conversing with a young mistress, Dinsdale was tempted to give her a gem of evil that was sure to blossom soon. The minister Dinsdale, fighting the fear of incantations brought to him by the devil.
What is this that haunts me thus? Am I mad? Or have I given myself over to the fiend? Did I make contract with him in the forest and sign him with my blood?
So, Reverend Sir, you've made a visit into the forest.
Aye, I have.
The next time, allow me fair warning, and to bear you company into the forest.
I profess, on my conscience and character, as utterly bewildered at touching the purport of your words. I went not into the forest to seek obsession. Neither do I either feature time, design, and visit either, with the view to gaining the favor of such personage. My once efficient object was to greet that pious friend of mine, the Apostle Elias, and rejoice with him over the many souls that he has won.
Well, we must need thus talk in the daytime. We carried it off like an old hand, but at midnight and in the forest we shall have another talk together.
Have I then sold myself to the fiend who, if men say true, this yellow-starched, velveted old hag has chosen for her prison master?
Left alone, the minister summoned a servant before the house and requested food, which he ate with a ravenous appetite.
Welcome home, Reverend Sir. How found you that godly man, the Apostle Eliot?
But methinks, sir, you look pale. Has the trip from the wilderness been sore to you? Will my aid be requisite in order for you to preach your sermon this afternoon?
Nay, I think not so. My journey in the sight of the holy apostle yonder, and the free air with which I have breathed, have done me good. After so long confinement in my study, I think to need no more of your drugs. My kind physician, good though they be, and administered by a friendly hand, I think you will be good in my prayers.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
I don't like you. Why is that, sir?
I don't trust you. You speak with the devil himself.
Ha 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 ha!
A good man's prayers are his golden recompense. They are the current gold coin of New Jerusalem, and the king's mint is on them.
So, mistress, I must bid the steward make ready one more worth than you bargained for. No fear, scurvy or ship fever. This voyage, what with the ship's surgeon?
Doctor.
On this other dock, the only danger will be from dragging a pin. Or by token, as there's lots of apothecary stuff on board to trade it with the Spanish vessel.
What mean you? Have you another passenger?
Why, know you not? That this physician here, Shillingworth, he calls himself, is minded to try my cabin fare with you. Aye, you must have known it, for he tells me he is of your party, and a close friend to the gentleman you spoke of. He that is this peril from the sour old Puritan ruler.
They know each other well indeed. They have long dwelt together.